Hey YouTube, my name is Kenny. Thank you for checking out the channel. So today's video is going to be all about the 1992 Yamaha Banshee restoration project that we've been working on. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is getting the linkage completely rebuilt and cleaned up. So that's going to look absolutely amazing when we're done. We have a kit here from Tusk that we're going to be using, and this kit is right there. And it's the linkage repair kit. We're going to just replace everything that's in there to make sure we have a nice solid linkage going back there. We're not going to do anything aftermarket as far as the linkage. We're just going to keep it where it's at. We already have the springs and the shocks and everything on there. What we're going to be also doing is getting the swing arm cleaned up. As you see, it's been painted orange. We're going to get this cleaned up. We're going to get it soaked inside the chem dip. We're going to get it stripped, sandblasted, powder coated, and installed all in this video along with that linkage. So if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that the next time I upload a video, you'll be notified and you can follow this build along with me.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing, I'm always thinking.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is relatively simple. It's nothing really insane. We're going to get as much dirt off here as we possibly can. We're going to be using a sprayer, and we have it filled with some degreasing cleaning solution, and it is called Awesome. It works really good actually. It'll strip grease off of everything. We're just going to get it cleaned up really quickly. And then, since this is the longest thing and it takes the most time, we're going to get it cleaned, and we're going to get it in the dip, and then we're going to start rebuilding that linkage.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always...
Alright, so in the stripper we're going to go. It won't be completely submerged, it'll just get half for right now. So we'll do one half now, come back once we're getting this build done and getting that linkage done, and then we're going to flip it over and then just soak the other half, take it all out, start sandblasting. Alright, got the linkage sitting in here, but I'm going to go ahead and open up the kit. I have some seals, some circlips, some more seals and ends, bushings. Plenty of parts that are going to go in this to get this back to where it should be. Part one is going to be just taking it apart. Tube here that has a hole in it. Looks like that. So we're going to put that one over there. One seal there. So it's these seals here. Seal number one. And number two. That play right there, see it? We don't want that. Now this can just get cleaned up. So we have two ends of this. Both of them look the same, but we're going to take these caps off. Those caps right there. So it looks like these are the replacement caps for that. And that bushing is going to go over there. And the same thing. Looks like there's some bushings that are just going to pound out in it. All right, I'm going to also go ahead and just take out my grease zerks, because They're zinc coated and we don't want them to rust after I just clean this up. So we're going to go ahead and spray this down with some aluminum brightener, clean it up pretty good, and then reassemble.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm
And there it is. Got this section done. As you saw, I pressed everything in there. I did powder coat this silver because the zinc, this was metal and I really didn't pay attention to it. And after I sprayed it with that aluminum brightener, it would have eaten the zinc coating off. So powder coating it the aluminum color back like it was. And then we put bushings, rods, put the ends back on, new caps. This is good to go.
I'm so gone. No, I'm never turning back. I won't stop. I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on. You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack.
All right, everyone, so we finally got that completely done. We got the linkage rebuilt, and it absolutely looks great. So that one piece of steel I really didn't pay attention to, and I was just thinking, like, I'm going to spray all this down and clean all it up. Afterwards, I kind of grabbed my magnet and put it against it, and I was like, oh, man, this is steel. It's going to rust. So I went ahead and powder coated it the polished aluminum color like the rest of the frame, so it looks great on there. New bushings and everything. But you see me right now because my camera died, and I did not get footage of everything else that I did. I am going to show you how I did it though, by talking you through it and showing you parts on the machine. All right, so the linkage goes on there like such. Up here you will have the one bolt that went through that has the grease zerk on it, so that's the one that's going to be used there. And back here you just have another long one with this grease zerk pointed back towards the back. Now, if you put it on there the wrong way, it is going to have a bow to it, so we're not really worried about that bow. You just want to make sure it's bowed this way and not that way. We also put a aftermarket chain slide on here because we think that I think that these designs are superior to that roller design that they have. And that is about it. As you see, the swing arm has been powder coated and it looks great. Let's talk about that real quick. All right, so what did we do to the swing arm? You saw that I dropped it in the chemical dip. And that is the home-friendly one that you can get from Columbia Coating. About $300 for 5 gallons. Not the cheapest, but it works great. So we took it out of there, we sandblasted it, and you make sure you just get all the red off, get it to its raw and looks good. Sandblasting takes some time. And my goodness, I don't have the best ventilated area. I mean, I have the system ventilated, but I have me a nice fan sitting right there on me because it will get hot. Got all that sandblasted, hit it with 2 coats of the polished aluminum, one coat of the Clear Vision, and we baked it and cooked it to the right time. Putting it on wasn't too hard. You just basically need to make sure you just grease the outside caps that go over your seals slide it up in there, and then put your swing arm bolt through, and really after that, the rest is history. Here's a picture of how it looked when I finished that day, and if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down in the comments section. And once again, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to know how we got there. Check it out.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine.